Hello everyone. Hello. So today we will look at um, Python installation and setup. So there are to install Python, we can go to the website and we can go to the python.org and download the executable, whichever system. For example, Windows, you have different possible. You have depending upon your system is 32-bit or 64-bit. Now mostly 64-bit. So you can download the exe, the installer, which and then double click on it and install and follow the instruction. And similarly for Mac systems, you can similarly download the installer here. So that is once you install, you can go to the start and search for Python, the start button on Windows. And on if you just don't want to install and just try Python, we can just use this website. There are several possibilities online. You can start your browser, and in the browser you have this site called Trinket. On this website, this is the so you can go to this website and try out Python. So you will get a screen like this. This is the URL, and you can start typing, say, print code, and then you can run it. So you will see the output on this side. So here also we have the just try out the console. You can ideally. So we can just say a equal to 5, b equal to 10. We can do a plus b. So you can do this as well. So this is a good way to try out without installing Python. You can try it on your browser and go to the website which is shown here. So another I generally use Linux system, and it's a Debian Kali Linux. And so on Linux systems, you can use app. Usually the Python will come as installed, or you can actually use if it is not installed, you can use the apt and install Python, and you can basically search for say Python. Lots and lots of results will come, and you can just install the package. And once you do that, we can also the editor that I use on Python is Vim. I use Vim, like VI editor, so Vim, and once say I say like print hello world, when I can so this is I just wrote one script, so then we can just run it by saying maybe like clear the output Python 3 and percentage. So this will run this file, so we get the output as shown here. Or we can also run like Python 3 like that. So this is another option. And as usual, once you install Python, you can of course try using, you can just type Python 3 and it will come up. And here we can, this is an ideally already there. As usual, we can say b equal to 10, and then we can do b, or you can type and check. So you get the ideally as it is. So to do this, on Windows, we have to go to the command line. You can type at the start menu. If you say cmd, the command prompt will open. You may have to cd to the directory, maybe c colon where Python is there. Once inside that, just type Python and we press tab. So you can and then it must be most probably like Python 3.exe or something like that, and then you'll get again the ideally. And we can also we can also install the ideally. So we can say, once you install Python, you get the integrated development environment. So we can use that too. So ideally, so we get the ideally here, and which is same as like you can do the same thing like an expression, or a star 2. So this is the integrated development environment. So another here also you can of course write a file. You can write your thing in as a file and save it as print and Control S and save as test file.py, say, and we can run it. So the output will come on your ideally screen. So you have a script option and you have the ideally, just if you want to test anything, you can do that too. So another thing that I also use is the jupyter-notebook. So you can look at it in your you can install jupyter-notebook, and that is another possibility. And also another thing is iPython. You can also install iPython. I believe when you install jupyter-notebook, you may get iPython as well. Otherwise, you can install it separately from apt. So so iPython is like you get an ideally, but much more interesting. Like we can same thing as we can do the world. So if you know the thing is, we have things like you can ask I can ask what the print does as a question mark, or if you usually also if you double question mark, usually this is a built-in. You can also take you to the, you can see things like go to the source code and all this and also we can do multiple lines. I can say the earlier code that I wrote, Control O, B equal to like that. We can do blocks of code, and we can look at back history. I can say A, so I get the whole block. So I can search for the back history and type as well. So so now let's look at the Jupyter Notebook. So we get here the notebook, so we can go to the right side and say Python 3. So this is you get cells. So as I said before, you have x equal to 5, b equal to n equal to 3, y equal to x star star n, and then I can say y, and I run it. So and now I can edit this block and run it, and then we have another block here, so I can do another, say print how are you or something. So we have different choices. So this is Jupyter Notebook, we have iPython, and there are other development environment like this Atom and PyCharm. So whichever you like to use it and learn it, and stick with it for a while and until you get a hang of it, and you can also try different one which appeals to you most. You can take it, you can stick to it and get better at it, or get more comfortable with it. So this is a small introduction to installation and setup. And thanks for being here and watching. Thank you.